That's also one thing that I have been struggling with, but I don't think it's something that not my earring falling out, child. What's going on with my earring? It's the forces, it's the energies. You see what I mean? This is an example of the energies that I've been experiencing this week. You know what, guys? Sometimes you just have to laugh at these things. You can't just go out of control because you go crazy.
You just put your lips together and blow.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yolandi. If you are joining us for the first time, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's good to have you in my presence again. Now guys, if you are new here, I am an ex-management consultant, and if you don't know what a management consultant is or what we do, please go check out this video because I actually went into so much detail in terms of what a management consultant does. Okay, but in short, let me keep you here for now. In short, a management consultant is there to solve businesses' problems, to help them create value, to also help them with their performance, as well as assisting them in getting growth. Okay, now that you know what a management consultant does, let's talk about today's video. So in today's video, we are going to discuss how I have found the transition from management consulting to banking. Like I said, I am an ex-management consultant. I left management consulting in November 2022 and I joined banking in January 2023. So it's been a good 4 months in banking, and I thought I would create a video like this every 3 months for you guys. So I'm going to give you guys the view from January to March and what I have experienced. So we will discuss the top 5 amazing things that I have experienced, and then also the top 5 most challenging things that I have experienced. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, let's get straight into today's video. Now, if you have been around for a minute, you know that we are all about positivity on this channel. So let's start with the top 5 amazing things that I have experienced at the organization. Number 1 being that I have a very, very supportive team. And you know what? This culture actually goes organization wide. My team has been very supportive in terms of helping me transition from management consulting to banking. They all know that banking is something completely new to me. So if I have any small little question, they literally hold my hand and they assist me and answer my questions and help me to build connections within the organization as well. But what I also love is the fact that the organization really overall has a very supportive culture. I would normally reach out to people and sometimes I really don't know 100% what I'm talking about. I act like I do, but I do at some point tell this person that I'll probably be working with, listen, yeah, I actually know like about 30% what's going on. Yeah, I joined the organization in January and you need to just slow a bit down with the explanation. So a lot of people have been very open in holding my hand and explaining to me. So that's one amazing thing that I have been enjoying. Number 2 is exposure to interesting and exciting work. Now, I said I do work for a bank, so obviously I create solutions for people like you. So just being kind of like on the other side of solutioning has been amazing for me. And I mean, my team has been part of the team that actually built one of the biggest solutions for banks that literally launched, I think it was April this year, so as in this month, and it's called PayShop. Please check it out. But solutions such as that is what I am exposed to, and I am truly enjoying it so far. Number 3, okay, so now let's talk a bit about hierarchy. So I literally get exposure to senior officials. I sit in meetings with senior officials and literally the door is open to them. If I want to pitch solutions, if I want to talk to them about solutions, I am happy to do so. I can literally just reach out to them. So there's not really like a red tape around EXCO members. EXCO stands for Executive Committee, which is amazing because it also provides me with the opportunity to either pitch solutions and to also learn from someone who has been in the industry for a very long time. Number 4, so obviously I'm part of a very big organization, and you guys know how much I love working with young people, and this is the reason why I started my channel, because of you guys and the ability to actually assist you. So I'm actually part of the mentorship program within my organization. I am so excited for that because I feel like I'm going to learn a lot of things there in my capacity as a product specialist, as a mentor, to actually bring to this platform. So I'm very excited about the fact that I will be mentoring students from university that obviously has bursaries with my organization, and just to walk that journey with them and kind of be like a big sister to them, same way I'm to you guys. So I'm very excited about that. That is also amazing because you guys know how much I love giving back and also pouring into those who come after me. Okay, now number 5, guys, and I know you guys are probably gonna laugh about this one, but to be honest with you, the fact that I only go to the office once a week is such a bonus. Like, working from home is so amazing. Okay, now obviously working from home has its benefits and also its cons, because I do feel like you could possibly be learning quicker if you are in the office. But guys, working from home has way more benefits than the cons. To be honest with you guys, the fact that I can quickly do my little chores while I am in between meetings, or I just completed a task, like, it's just so much feasible to work from home. I'm also so much happier. Guys, I literally work out almost every single day. My mental health is on par because I make sure that I get my workouts in. I journal. There is just so much time to do everything at home compared to going to the office. Also, if I do go into the office, it's literally on a Wednesday, and I use my car to get to the train station. Use the train station because traffic from my house to the office is an entire mess. Because literally, if I drive from my house to the office and I get there, I'm miserable already. So that's why I make use of the train. Listen, thank God for such solutions. But yeah, guys, number 5 is the ability to work from home. Let me okay, you know what? I won't mind going twice, but like, that's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line. Okay, let's get into the 5 challenging things. Number 1 being getting back into the work mode. Now, if you've been around for a minute, you would know that I actually got retrenched last year, which was a blessing in disguise, guys. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, I got retrenched last year, so I literally wasn't working for about 2 months. So I got retrenched in the beginning of November, and basically, guys, I had the entire November to do whatever I wanted to. I had the entire December to do whatever I wanted to, and rightfully so, I did. I chose myself to actually take that time off and only start work in January. I think the current contract that I have with my organization, I actually signed it at the end of November, and they're like, can you start in December? I was like, no, let's make it Jan, because I just felt like I deserved the break. Now let's talk about getting back into work mode in January. Now that was such a struggle. It literally took me 3 months to get back into that work mindset. It was so difficult to concentrate. It was so difficult to put in a full days of work. It was so difficult driving and going to the office because, I mean, for 2 months, I just lived my best life, okay? But that was very challenging. But luckily, what I had to do, I had to be very disciplined, and I had to structure my mind a specific way to say, hey, sis, we are back in business, and now it's time to go, go, go. Luckily, the first 2 months wasn't as hectic because in banking, a lot of people actually take leave in January and February. So things really started picking up in March, also because one of my colleagues that is currently on maternity leave, and like I said to you guys in previous videos, I took on most of her tasks. She went on maternity leave end of Feb, so I obviously had a lot to pick up in March. So things started getting a bit more serious in March, and the focus only started getting back then. But now, baby, we are in it. Number 2, okay, this is a brand new industry for me. I've done a little bit, and I'm talking a little bit of banking work in management consulting. I wasn't really exposed to too much, but I've done some work in the banking space. But this is completely a new industry for me. So guys, learning is hard. I sit in meetings and people use acronyms, people use banking jargons, and I'm just like, what is that? What does that mean? No, 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 no. What I also did in January and February, I took a lot of time reading documents and sharpening my skills and knowledge about banking, so that kind of helped. But right now on Wednesdays, so throughout the week, I write all my questions down. If I sit in meetings or I don't get something or I don't understand something, I actually write that question down. And then when I sit with my manager on Wednesdays, luckily I've got an hour in his slot on Wednesdays when we are in the office, I ask him all of my questions, whether this is questions related to systems or questions related to a specific project, because fairly speaking, guys, sometimes there's not even enough time just to brief me on what the project is about in the background. So my manager is extremely busy, so I make use of that time to ask all my questions. Also, like I said, my team is very supportive, so they are always there to assist me. And then yeah, guys, like I said, new industry, new work, new jargon, and then also just like new people that I have to navigate as well. Sometimes I do get a lot of anxiety, especially like when I need to reach out for certain things and I'm not 100% sure how to explain them. I do get a bit of anxiety, but you know what, I just have to calm myself down most of the times and tell myself that I am smart and I know what's going on, even though I don't. But we don't say that out loud. Okay, we don't say that out loud. But yeah, guys, a brand new industry and learning a lot of things, but it also comes with its challenges. Number 3, probably one of the biggest adjustments is culture. Brand new culture that I need to adopt. I want to breathe like 5 times. Okay, let's start with this one. Corporate is very slow, guys. I mean, very slow. Slow. Compared to management consulting, things just move very slow. And the reason why things move so slow is because there are different levels that everything needs to go through. Legal, risk, this, that. Why? No, guys. It has been working on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you are like one of my subscribers, or like one of the people that I talk to regularly via Instagram or whatever, or anything, if you guys assess me in my weekly vlogs, you guys would see that Vela, this girl, she's chill. Some things are hectic, but guys, things move so slow in the organization. And to be honest with you, I have been finding it very challenging because, as you guys know, management consulting is such a fast-paced environment. Literally, if you are one of my subscribers that I help, number 1, because majority of you guys are already management consultants, because I've helped you guys with interview preparations, I've helped you guys with your CVs through my organization. So if you want to be a management consultant, aside to what we're talking about now, I've got a company named APD, Advanced Personal Development, where I help individuals with their CVs, cover letters, interview preparations, case preparations, because you do cases as a management consultant during interviews. And there are a number of people that I have assisted already. And let me tell you, what I wanted to say is, so many of them, literally all of them, not even so many, all of them came back to me saying, Yolandi, management consulting is such a fast-paced environment. Last night, I got a message from someone who now works for a smaller organization, so a smaller management consulting firm, and she's like, sis, I'm literally going back to all your old management consulting videos and I'm rewatching them, and everything makes so much sense now that I am in the industry. And I'm just like, welcome. No, welcome. So management consulting is very fast-paced, guys, and transitioning from that to slow pace, and things just take very long to get done because there are just so many levels that needs to approve things. It is a bit frustrating, and I'm trying my very best to calm down a bit, because I don't always have to be in a rush as well, guys. Like, there's no need to rush everything, but I am finding it challenging. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So right now, like this week, I did an entire 5-year plan because I was just so frustrated this week with certain things. I did an entire 5-year plan. I want to talk to my manager with regards to my 5-year career plan, and I already see where I'm going to head. So yeah, I really need an environment that's going to like keep me on my toes. I don't know whether this will come later the year. Let's see. When we do the 6 months pass video, I'll tell you guys and give you guys an update whether the busyness has started. But yeah, I am someone that likes to be challenged. I mean, I'm a management consultant, guys. Like, literally, like, I don't know whether I will identify as something else ever again, but I'm a management consultant by nature. I want things to happen. I want to think. I want to solve problems. I want a solution, you know? So things are slightly slower, but I'm hoping that it will definitely pick up as we go on. Number 4 is the fact that I am currently back into a big organization. So like I always say, if you've been around for a minute, you would know that I was at EY, which was a very big organization, Ernst & Young. That's why I started my management consulting career. I moved to a small organization, moved to another small organization, and now I'm at this big bank. Okay, so moving to a big organization has also been very challenging for me because it's new systems, it's new ways of working, it's new people, you've got a department for this, you've got a department for that. Whereas with these small organizations that I've been part of for the past 4 years, literally you had to do everything. So now it's making sure that I rely on other people as well. I reach out to other people, but it's also so difficult to sometimes just get the right people to talk to. So very big organization, the systems are different, and also just understanding, okay, so like, how do we fit in? Right now, I know exactly where I fit in. Let me not say exactly. I know 70% where my department fits in, but it's still something that I need to like get grips of, you know, because I engage with so many other different departments on a daily basis. So yeah, returning to a big organization, definitely a challenge, but so amazing because I feel like the opportunities are just so much bigger. I can stay in this bank for the next 5, 6, 7 years, but I can probably do 3, 4 different roles in those 7 years. It depends. Let's see. Stay tuned on my LinkedIn. And then number 5 is trying to bring change. Now, guys, as a management consultant, if we see a gap, if I see a gap, I want to close that gap, because that is what management consultants do. We go into an organization, we assess an organization, and we close gaps for everything and anything to function properly. So I have obviously identified like gaps, but what is very difficult is trying to convince people to close those gaps. Because remember, now I'm not an external person, I'm an internal person. So I feel like there are people who are like, who's she? And why are you trying to bring change to a solution that we've been doing for the past 5 years? And then I'm just like, yeah, this is the reason why things are happening so slow in the organization, because you guys want to do things the same way for 10 years. You can't do that as an organization. You need to move forward. And I'm not saying, luckily, I'm not saying the entire organization is like that. I'm just saying you get bits and pieces of small pieces of work that could be executed so much better or so much quicker, but people are just resistant to change because either they've been in that role for past 10 years and that is how they have been doing things. Literally this week, I did a bit of a small task. Well, I won't say that small, guys. Let me say I had to compile a presentation, and I had to get various inputs from different people, and obviously different people have different types of presentation skills. This person's might be advanced, this person's might be basic, this person's might be intermediate. So me as the sole owner of the presentation, I have to make sure that everyone's work looks the same. I took all in the presentations, I did changes here and there to align to the overall pack, And to be honest, someone wasn't very happy. As much as this person didn't explicitly say it to me, there was just an action from this person's side in the meeting where I was like a bit taken aback, you know. But so is corporate, you know. You need to put on your big girl panties and you need to keep it moving. But as the bigger person, I reached out to this individual to say, I do apologize for making, you know, smaller changes to your slides. This is the reason why I did it, and I didn't mean for it to come across as me changing your work. So people are still very resistant to change, even though the change that you bring is helping the organization or just helping the team in general. So that's also one thing that I have been struggling with, but I don't think it's something that not my earring falling out, child. What's going on with my earring? It's the forces, it's the energies. You see what I mean? This is an example of the energies that I've been experiencing this week. You know what, guys? Sometimes you just have to laugh at these things. You can't just go out of control because you go crazy. Okay, what was I saying? If you are working in a big organization and someone tries to implement change, please be open to it. Also, just be open to learn. And I shared this on my Instagram. If you don't follow in my Instagram, please go check it out. Follow me. I do like daily things where I share like some tips and stuff, you know. But I did say, like, this week I said, look at me trying to sit so still so that this earring doesn't fall out. But this week I actually shared something on my story on some, if you are working in a corporate, if you are working in an organization, matter of fact, if you are working in a retail store, I don't care, just be open to learn. So many people are resisting to learn and observe and really get something from someone. If you are not open to learn, how are you going to move forward in life in general and also just in your career? So be open to learn and listen to people if they have something new that they want to bring to the table. Okay, that was it for today, guys. Please let me know if you do have any other questions with regards to my transition from management consulting to banking. You can drop them in the comment section down below and I will be happy to answer them. Please also subscribe to my channel. If you are new here and you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing, and please like this video if this video was useful to you, and make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that you are always alerted when I post a new video. For now, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate all your support and all the love that you guys have been giving me. Please remember to connect with me on LinkedIn as well as Instagram. And yeah, guys, drop your comments in the comment section down below. For now, let's say goodbye. Until later, until next time, bye.